Okay, let's now understand the fundamental concepts of compounds and the mixtures before going into details. Let's start with the compounds. What is a compound? A compound is a pure substance made up of two or more elements in a chemical combination. In simple terms, we can say that compounds are just like a team of elements that can join together in a special way. When you mix the right ingredients in the right amounts, you can get something which is completely new. What you need to understand is that when elements combine, some individual property of the elements is lost, and the newly formed compound has new properties. For example, when you mix hydrogen and oxygen in just the right way or in the right proportion, what you get is water. Therefore, compounds are just like that. They are made of different elements combined in the fixed ratios. Examples of compounds are such as common salt, water, sugar, carbon dioxide, sodium bicarbonate, or we call it baking soda, etc. Let's now see what is mixture. A mixture is a physical combination of two or more substances in an ratio. Now, you need to understand that since mixtures are not chemically combined, they can be separated easily just by physical means. Just think of a mixture like a salad. In a salad, you can mix different things together in any ratio, such as lettuce, carrot, etc. A mixture is just like a flexible recipe where you can choose how much of each ingredient you want to mix. As we saw in compounds, mixtures work the same way. They are made when you combine different things, but without following specific ratios. Now, you need to understand this. In a mixture, substances don't join together chemically. They just hang out, keeping their own identities. Now, since mixtures are not chemically bound, when you want to separate them, you can just use simple tricks. For example, if you mix oil and water, they don't become one substance like in a compound. They stay separate, and you can see the oil floating on top of water. Another example is for muddy water. The mud and the water are mixed together. But if you want clean water, you can let the mud settle and then pour clean water. There are two types of mixtures, homogeneous or heterogeneous. A homogeneous mixture has uniform composition, appearance, and properties. Just think of a glass of lemonade. When you mix the lemon juice, sugar with the water, you can't see the sugar or the lemon juice anymore. This is because they spread out evenly and mix it together completely. It looks the same and tastes the same, no matter where you take the sip. Such a mixture is what we call homogeneous mixture. Everything is mixed completely. For example, a Coke. Let's now see about heterogeneous mixture. A heterogeneous mixture has different compositions, appearance, and properties at various points in the mixture. Now, just imagine you have a bag of marble or chalks and candies. If you pour them into a bowl, you can still see the marbles and the candies separately. They don't mix completely, and such a mixture is what we call heterogeneous mixture. It is just like a mixture of different things that haven't blended together. Now, just to summarize the concepts, a glass of juice is like a homogeneous mixture where everything is smoothly mixed. But the bowl with marbles and candies is like a heterogeneous mixture where you can still see the marbles and the candies separately. Also, when you mix iron filings and sulfur, you get another kind of heterogeneous mixture. They stick together but are different. Now, if you have the mixture of iron filings and marbles, you can simply use the magnet to separate them, just like how you can pick marbles from the candy. Now, in this video, we have salt, sugar, flour, and sand, and we have 4 glasses of water. Let's try mixing these. If you take salt and mix with the water, salt, then let's mix all of them. As you can see, let's stir a bit so that they can mix up. Now keep on observing what will happen to the first glass and the second glass, which they contain salt and sugar, while the third and the fourth contain flour and sand. Let's observe them clearly after stirring. Now let's check the first glass that has sugar. If you check the first glass, just observe clearly, you can't see the particles of salt. Yes. I think here you can see clear. And if you just check inside the glass, you can't see any component of salt. Let's now go to the second one, where we have sugar. Yes, if you check, you can't see the particles of sugar. They have mixed up completely. As you can see very minor particles, but if you keep on stirring, they mix up completely. Now, the first glass and the second glass have mixed completely, and such a mixture is what we call a homogeneous mixture. Let's now check the other 2 glasses. If we take the third glass that was having the mixture of flour, you can see there are some particles of flour still there, as you can see clearly. you can see some particles still remaining there. They have just settled down the water but have not mixed up. Check also for the case of sand. The sand particles have settled down. Now the two mixtures have not mixed completely, and that is what we describe as heterogeneous mixture, as you can see.